to keep that momentum going today. One down. So stepping in for Boston, Ben Ruth. Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a man down by the river.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Rude working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a man down by the river. Rude steps in now. You can bet he was watching from the on-deck circle thinking, don't worry, I got this.
Yeah, classic cleanup duty, Boo. Time to fix the mess and maybe take the credit, too.
Base hit. Runner around third. And they lead by 2. Root digging in. This matchup has been one-sided and not in the pitcher's favor, Chris.
Yeah, probably circled this one when the schedule came out. Might as well hand him the remote. He's been in full control in this one.
High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. You can kiss it goodbye. And he's gone yard again. Home run number 75 on the year. So 2 down. Ben Ruth up next for the Red Sox. Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a man down by the river. Another homer. His 4th home run. Ruth was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Left the yard 4 times in this one.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Ben Ruth with an off. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ruth getting ready to hit. Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a man down by the river.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a man down by the river.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab on the run. And that. So stepping in for Boston, Ben Ruth. He's been a great free agent sign. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Good job. Way to break.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Pickoff move to second. Root back on a dive. Runner goes again. That's it for a strike.
Get out,
Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. If you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to still throw it almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Fights it off. He'll see another. So 2 down. And next for the Red Sox, Ben Ruth. Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a man down by the river. Another homer. That's his third home run of the game. Root really stood out in this one. 3 homers in this one. Just amazing.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Ben Ruth. Here's a big power threat. Ben Ruth. Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a man down by the river. A 2-run blast. 80th home run of the season. Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a man down by the river.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Aranda over to second and 2. What a play. Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a man down by the river. Another homer. His 3rd home run of the game. So 2 down. And the batter now, Ben Ruth. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. You can kiss it goodbye. And he's gone yard again. His 4th home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 9-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run.
Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a man down by the river. Another homer. His 5th home run of the game. So stepping in for Boston, Ben Ruth. And that's a base hit. And a man aboard. Was a big contributor for them in the win. An historic performance with 5 home runs.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the New York Yankees. Ben Ruth digs in now. Had himself a game to remember yesterday. He was a perfect 6 for 6. Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a man down by the river.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there.
Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a man down by the river.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a man down by the shortstop. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw to first in time.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a man down by the river. Man at first, nobody out. Ben Root up next for the Red Sox.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
That one is absolutely belted. You can kiss it goodbye. And he's gone yard again. His 5th home run of the game. Now the number 2 hitter, Ben Root. Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a man down by the river. Another homer. His 6th home run of the game. Root was a big contributor for them in the win. Hammered 6 homers in this game. Absolutely incredible.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
One down. Ben Root up next for the Red Sox. There's a swing and a drive. And that's going to bang against the wall. The relay, and he's into second with a double.
4-4, take your base.
Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a man down by the river. A 2-run blast. That's his 7th home run of the series. Back here in New York, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Sal Stewart stepping in now for the Yankees. Root gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Up next for the Yankees.
Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a man down by the river.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Now, Jonathan Aranda. Runner takes off. Laser to the gap. Should score the run. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And in at second with an RBI double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Root steps in. They've got the edge, but the job is not done. He's looking to keep the line moving.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little insurance, Boog.
Can't glove it cleanly.
Man, you smoked that.
Man at first. And here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. Here's a 1-1. Runner on the go in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. And the third.
That's just a poor decision right there, and I'm sure somebody's going to talk to him when he gets back in.
Root had a great showing in the win. 5 hits, including a couple of homers.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Ben Root. One down. Ben Root will hit next. 5 for 5 yesterday. He was incredible to watch in that one. Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a man down by the river. An absolute moonshot into the third deck. That's 9 homers this series. Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a man down by the river.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Throws to first in time, and one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man. All set for the start of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Ben Root. Absolutely crushed, and that one is going to land by a man down by the river. Another homer. That's his 3rd home run of the game. Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Alejandro Kirk on the ground. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Runner on at first with one gone, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ben Root. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one is off the wall. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 7-0. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Ball misses. Oh, he can't hang on to the throw.
They are merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third.
Really stood out in this win. Smashed 3 homers at the plate.
Well, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
And next for the Red Sox, Ben Root. Caught everyone's attention yesterday afternoon with 3 homers. Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a man down by the river. He's one step closer to 100 homers this season. Man at first, one away. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And out to a board. Well, so digging in, Kevin McGonigal. He's been a great free agent sign. Double steal. Up the middle. Get down. Whips it to first. And the inning is over. So up next, Eric Ortega. Out to short, Root. To second for one, and a run scores on the double play. Root with an impressive 3-homer performance in his last game. Absolutely crushed, and that one is going to land by a man down by the river. An absolute moonshot into the third deck. His 2nd home run of the game. And they add on. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
This ball's chopped to the ground. Root tosses to first. He's out. One down. Now Ben Root, 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Absolutely crushed, and that one is going to land by a van down by the river. Another homer. That's his 3rd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
There's one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Ben Root up next for the Red Sox. He's a guy who does it all. Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a van down by the river. And he's gone yard again. His 4th home run of the game. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 11-1. Singy, he's done it. 755 career home runs. He's tied all time with Hank Aaron.
Just unbelievable, Boog. He ties a true legend, and that's how he'll be remembered as well. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so Root.
Moving up the ranks for career homers once again as he caught Henry Aaron in this game.
The air's pretty thin up here, Boog, and he's made it where pretty much nobody has been before. Just a few more to match the all-time record of 762. Incredible.
And now for the Twins, Charlie Condon. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Out to short. Bounces into the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard. Root steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a van down by the river.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Up the middle, Root. The throw to first, and one away in the top of the 3rd.
Up next for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Ben Root.
Well struck, right field. That one is back. You can kiss it goodbye. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and we're level. It's 4-4. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
That one is absolutely belted. You can kiss it goodbye. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. Jonathan India at the plate. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. To second, there's one and two. What a play. Now it's the shortstop, Ben Ruth. 3 for 3, and he's homered 3 times. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning.
Making it look easy in the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives.
One away, runners at first and third. Now it's the right fielder. Here's a 1-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. They get one, applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Ruth moving up the ranks for career homers once again as he caught Henry Aaron in this game.
The air's pretty thin up here, Boog, and he's made it where pretty much nobody has been before. Just a few more to match the all-time record of 762. Incredible.
Ben Ruth went yards. Ruth stepping in now, facing a Cy Young candidate is like trying to hit a marble with a wiffle ball bat. Ever tried that, Singy?
I have, Boog. It helps tremendously with the hand-eye coordination.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. One down. And now the center fielder. Here's a chopper to short. 1-1-1. Now the throw to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play. Root stepping in now. The rookie on the mound's been sharp all season, but this is the kind of matchup that tests a young arm.
Yeah, Boog, you've got a confident young hitter digging in. If he sees a mistake, it's going for a ride.
Absolutely crushed. And that one is going to land by a van down by the river. That's his 4th home run of the series. And it ties it up. It's 1-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Up the middle. Flips to second. That's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Root walks in. If this offense were a lawnmower, he's yanking the cord and hoping for a roar.
And if that doesn't work, Boog, you better believe he's giving it a second pull.
Liner, base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch.
Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That. Next to hit, Ben Ruth. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
And it looks like trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. Coming home. And they lead by 2. Stepping in, bottom of the 9th, winning run to the plate, has a shot to end it right here.
Yeah, Boog, and these are the moments hitters dream about. Time to make something happen. Get your name written into the history books.
You can kiss it goodbye. Another homer. That's his 5th homer in the series. And they've rallied from 4 back. It's 8-5.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there.
Ruth had a sensational day, capped by the walk-off. 4 hits, 2 of them leaving the yard.
This is the kind of game he'll never forget. He was a force all game long at the plate and won the game on a walk-off. This was a really special performance.
Ben Ruth. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ben Ruth. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That skips over the fence. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Kevin McGonigal digs in now. Line drive, base hit. One runs in. Runner around third. The reload throw. Tag. Not in time. Safe. And they lead by 3. One down. Here's the center fielder. Hit on the ground to short. Ruth tosses to first, and they get the out. Absolutely crushed, and that one is going to land by a man down by the river. A 2-run blast, his 6th of the series, and they add on. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Absolutely crushed, and that one is going to land by a man down by the river. Another homer. That's his 7th home run of the series. And they boost their lead. Singing, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
So up next, Ben Ruth. One big swing of the bat from becoming Major League Baseball's all-time home run king. And a base hit up the middle. And now 2 aboard. Here's O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 3 in this one. Runners on the move. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Culpepper. And that ends the inning. 2 men left. Man at first, nobody out. And now the Twins catcher, Frank Sierra. The 1-1. Up the middle. Ruth. There's one. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ben Ruth.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing, and that ball is crushed out of its way and out of here. And there it is. He stands alone as Major League Baseball's home run king. And they add to the lead. It's 12-5.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Now stands alone atop the mountain as he claimed the all-time career home run record in this game.
Well, that's consistent greatness, Boog. That's what we've seen from him throughout his entire career. And as he kept piling up homers, the idea of him breaking the record started to actually seem plausible. What a moment we got to witness in this game.
MLB Tonight rolls on from Studio 3. It's Greg Amsinger, my guys Yonder Alonso and Dan Plesac. And, of course, we are all reacting to history being made. A new all-time home run king has just been crowned, breaking one of the most hallowed records in American sports. Guys, what's the perspective and understanding that we want our viewers at home to know about regarding the significance of this record and the accomplishment of breaking it?
Oh, Greg, I'll tell you this. Records have been around since Babe Ruth. Right? And you always wonder who's going to be that next person that's going to break it. Well, we've got our answer. It's been incredible to witness.
This player has had the spotlight on them their entire career, being pitched around. Dan, it's a remarkable accomplishment.
Yeah, think about this. When you're the focal point of the lineup, every pitcher already comes into a series saying, okay, we are not going to let this player beat us. So you pitch around, a lot of intentional base on balls. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in a series. And when you get them, you can't miss them.
So fun to be part of history like this. Congrats to the new home run king.